Hey everyone, it's Jason from EscamillTV.net, and today I'm going to be reviewing Clue, a new comedy. If you prefer to read my review, you can go check that out over at EscamillTV.net. Clue, a new comedy directed by Casey Hushin, is an enjoyable, breezy, 90-minute, no-intermission comedy that stands out in any Broadway season, especially given its unique presence as a play among the usual lineup of musicals. This production, based on the screenplay by Jonathan Lynn and written by Sandy Rustin with additional material by Hunter Foster and Eric Price, successfully adapts the Paramount Pictures motion picture classic and the classic Hasbro board game Clue. The score by Michael Holland, primarily featured during transitions, evokes a kooky, mystery-laden, vintage Scooby-Doo sound that perfectly complements the hysterical way the characters move around from room to room, whether they all be in a line, moving across the stage, or walking in place center stage. Jeff Human's sound design enhances these moments, adding to the overall comedic atmosphere. The lighting design by Ryan O'Gara is fantastic, with standout moments such as a scene where a character fires a gun, causing all the characters to enter a slow motion sequence while the entire stage turns blue, making the passage of time seem surreal. Conversely, during a scene where all the characters are making accusations, each accused character declares that's not how it happened, and all of them rewind as if on a VHS tape, with the blue lighting symbolizing this reversal of time. The screenplay features hit-or-miss comedy, but most jokes land well. One particular funny moment is where Professor Plum, portrayed by Jonathan Spivey, claims he, a doctor, can identify if a body is dead, but barely touches the corpse's hand before declaring the death. The cast overall is wonderful, with standout performances including Joanna Gloshock as the alcoholic Mrs. Peacock, who righteously declares that she doesn't smoke, but humorously pulls out a canteen of alcohol and continuously consumes throughout the production. Her British old lady, Professor McGonagall-esque shrieks and cries are often hysterical. The set design by Lee Savage is intrinsic and cleverly done. The stage features two doors on each side that turn to reveal different rooms, along with a few rooms showcased by falling backdrops. Despite the challenge of depicting a plethora of rooms from the classic board game, the production does an exquisite job making it all come together. Each set has a vintage look with beautiful chandeliers and 50s furniture, truly captivating the creepy old mansion vibe from the board game. The costume design by Jen Caprio also fits perfectly into this era, with subtle touches like Mr. Green's bright green tie and socks, despite him wearing a dominantly dark blue suit, and small parts of Mrs. White's black outfit having pieces of white. While the play evokes memories for me of the film Knives Out by Rian Johnson, blending suspense, thrills, and laughs, Clue, a new comedy, leans much more heavily on laughs than on suspense and thrills. The production doesn't build suspense or subvert expectations as a fantastic murder mystery would. Instead, the audience is entertained by the whimsical accusations and the big reveal at the end, without any proper or prior hunch as to who the true culprit is. This is likely why this is advertised as a comedy, which is perfectly fine. However, fans of suspenseful tension and thrillers should lower their expectations in this department. Nonetheless, the comedy, characters, and quick pacing make this production of Clue worth checking out. Clue, a new comedy, is currently being performed in San Antonio, Texas at the beautiful Majestic Theater until June 30th, 2024. If you're checking this video long after this particular production has left, like I said, the technical elements of the performance, from the the lighting design, the music, and the characters themselves, I do think that this would be a fun time to go out and see what this has to offer. Ticket prices will be ranging from $45 to $160 plus fees for this particular venue. I would recommend it and say don't miss the chance to see this delightful production. And that'll do it for my thoughts on Clue, a new comedy. I hope you all enjoyed this review video. If you did, smash that like button. You can also consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to see more videos like this in your feed, you can also check out EscamilloTV.net if you like to read reviews. Thank you all so much for checking this out. Until next time, my name is Jason Escamilla from EscamilloTV.net.